Hi, I'm Savannah, and I'm going to tell you my story. So, growing up, I would be what you consider to be a teacher's pet. I love going to school, and I was really, really bright and had a lot of great ideas. But because I was so bright, there was a lot of things that were missed on me. Like the fact that I was really good at my tests, but always was the last one to finish. Or because my writing skill was pretty high, my mixing of B's and D's and J's and F's, they kind of went under my teacher's radar. And because I was really inquisitive and just loved being in the classroom, the fact that I always left my lunchbox at the end of the day didn't really note for anybody. And these patterns continued on and on, all the way to my senior year right here at Wake Forest University, where, in trying to study for the LSAT, I found it to be super, super difficult. And then after studying and finally going to the class office and talking with other students, and finally having the resources to get evaluated and tested, I found out that I have dyslexia. Now this is my story, but this is not a singular case, because here are the facts. About 6.5 million students will go undetected for some form of neurodivergency. But this is not because we don't have great teachers. Our teachers are amazing, but they can't be everything to every student. I mean, students come in with all types of different problems, and from recess struggles to home life things to maybe they just had a bad day. So our teachers need help and support in detecting these things so students like me don't fall under the cracks. I mean, they need a solution that is really impactful. They need a solution that matters. They need a JHL solution. We are the education technology company that uses classroom behavioral analytics to provide real-time solutions and resources. Now, how do we do this? First, we address need. We leverage the existing technologies in the classroom that's already working, and our software gathers that data day by day for each student. Then, next, we provide the solutions for both the teacher and the parent. So, as that data is being recorded all throughout the weeks and days for the student, we'll start to gather that information to figure out what exactly is happening. And then we provide the solution. So, let's break this down. Say Brian has been working on his homework for all week, and he really feels like he's got it. But our software detects that what he's writing down doesn't really match what's on the board. So, after a few days of gathering this data, our software will flag the administrator to say, hey, Brian is really, really smart, but we think he might need some glasses because what he's writing down isn't actually what's on the board. And then that leads us to our third and final step is the solution, and our differentiating factor. Because we're not just gonna tell you that Brian needs support with his vision, we're gonna actually provide you with the community resources to help improve the problem. So therefore, we'll connect you to the eye doctors and potentially even provide the philanthropy groups that'll help fund this venture. So back in 2021, we piloted this program first with May River High School, and back then we did DEI consulting. But now we're education technology because we want to scale and impact as many students as possible. But while we did this, we learned a lot. We learned about administrators, we learned about the classroom, we learned exactly how to perfectly implement this program so that way we can co-develop and make this impactful for all students. Now, the market of education technology is buzzing and booming. Globally, we're looking at a market at a scale of $123.4 billion. And the share that we're trying to take up still takes up $8 billion of that market. Because we know that our differentiating factor is the community resources. We want to connect those people that are already doing the work and combine them all together with our software that'll flag what's happening with your student. Now, as I've already stated, our differentiating factor are community partners. There's a lot of agencies and companies in this game right now. But again, we've found our niche by connecting all the things that people are doing great here for our school systems to combine them in a way that students actually get the resources that they need in real time. Now, hi, here's our team. My co-founder, Journey, can't be here today, but from two people that went to South Carolina public schools, we know the importance of making sure that students don't fall from the cracks. And while we may have made it through a lot of struggle and a lot of work, We could have gotten our accommodations earlier. We could have been in a position to get the resources that we need in such a way that we could have excelled even further than where we are today. That's why we're passionate about this project, and that's why we're passionate about improving the lives of our future generation. So, we're asking for $250,000 today to upfront our software development costs. We're piloting in as many schools as we can so we can intellectualize our data and get the software that's needed. And we'll also use these funds for administrative and legal costs. So, what's ahead for JHL? In the next 6 months, we'll start piloting with the software that we've developed with the charter schools and private schools that we're already in conversations with, and we're looking for a lot more. Then, in the 2025-2026 school year, we hope to launch the first iteration of this venture to even more schools beyond our pilots. Then, in the 2026-2027 school year, we hope to launch the full iteration of this software so that students everywhere to begin to get the resources that they need earlier. So, if you are passionate about education, if you want to see the lives of our students improved in many ways possible, then please sign this QR code and join if you know any pilot schools, charter schools, or any other person that is so invested in our children's future. We'd love to speak with you at the end of this event. My name is Savannah, and this is JHL. Thank you.